Kimberley Curling Club, and we're with Kaila Buchy. She's a BC Provincial Junior Women's Curling Champion. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Good. You've had an exciting year.
Yeah, so far it's been awesome, super fun.
What are some of the highlights of this season when you look back? Because when things are happening, you don't really have time to enjoy or take stock of what's happened to you this year.
Yeah, you know, I totally agree. Sometimes in the moment, you know, it's a competitive game, and you don't get to sit back and appreciate, you know, what's around you and how you're doing in it, and the experiences that you get to have traveling and everything. I mean, winning juniors was a dream of mine since I was like 13, 14, and I finally did it with some amazing people. And at nationals, you know, sometimes a game doesn't go your way, and it's super frustrating, but I was trying to tell myself as much as I could, you know, like, look around, this is an amazing experience. So I was really trying to appreciate every moment, for sure.
It must be hard though, because you don't all live in the same community, so you kind of have to practice on your own, and then you get together when you're at a competition. That can't be easy sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard. It's definitely the struggle of living in Kimberley and being a competitive curler, because, you know, Vancouver and the coast and everything is kind of where the bigger curling community is. So it's hard. I would meet up with the girls this year and do spiels and stuff, but we never got to practice together, just competition. So just practice hard on our own, and we just gelled really well, and it worked.
Is there more pressure having a parent as a coach? Is it hard sometimes as a family, like you get home for supper and you talk about curling, and then you go to the curling rink and you talk about curling? Is it hard to think curling all the time, or does that get you focused?
No, you know what, I honestly think it is a benefit, because if I didn't have my mom and my dad who knew so much about it, I definitely wouldn't know what I know about it. So yeah, I mean, we talk curling all the time at home and watch games together and practice together and play together, but then I can get better even when I'm not at the rink, because I can learn more about strategy, and I really like it.
We've talked about coaching with your dad, having your dad instruct you along the way. What's it like curling with him? Because you curl mixed together as well, don't you? Yeah,
we do. Well, seeing my parents play together as I grew up, and knowing that I wanted to competitive curl, I've said since I was very young that I wanted to play on a team with him. So my mom finally retired, and I got to take her place, and it's such a cool experience. I am so thankful that I get to play with my dad. It's so special to me. And yeah, you know what, I think just because he's taught me everything that I know, really, like, we mend really well on the ice and think the same way a little bit. Obviously he knows more than me, but calling line and everything like that we agree on all the time, and it works super well. I love it.
We've got a backdrop here right at the Kimberley Curling Club. I'm sure as a little girl you spent a lot of time here. How many hours do you think?
Oh God, I don't know. I was here, I don't remember it, but I was here all the time when I was younger. Like, I probably started coming here when I was 3 or 4 with my parents, and I was throwing rocks by the time I was 5. So I started young for sure, but yeah, I spent endless hours here because they were always practicing together. And
very good. What do you do to enjoy yourself when you're not curling? You must have to try and get away from it sometimes. What are some of your other hobbies, Kaila?
Well, I sing and play guitar. Bass as well. I don't have one, but I used to play it. And I love art and drawing and painting or whatever.
Good.
Yeah.
Who are some of the people aside from your parents? This whole club must embrace you when you look in the history. We were looking on the walls here earlier. You're part of the Kimberley curling history here now, aren't you?
I guess so. I never really thought about it like that. But yeah, no, the club is so supportive. Like, every step of the way, they're always wishing me luck and, you know, doing what they can to help and support our team, and it means the world. I'm super happy to be a part of this club.
Thank you for joining us here today.
Thank you.
Greatly enjoyed catching up with you, and good luck with your future in curling as well. Thank you for representing our region too. We see Kaila Buchy, it's like, hey, that girl's from here.
Oh, nice well, thank you, yeah.
You're welcome.
It means a lot.
Kaila Buchy is the BC Junior Women's Curling Champion.